guys, and welcome back to What's Lou Cooking. So today I'm going to cook some delicious nachos. My cousin made some nachos, posted on Snapchat, and then I was like, I want some. So I'm going to cook my version of them. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some steak, season it. We're going to take a little bit of lettuce, tomato, jalapeno, cilantro. I got some sour cream, and then I also got some chipotle so I can make a chipotle sour cream. We have our chips. We have our cheese, and you can also put nacho cheese on there. I just kind of like the niceness of this, and then just some steak seasoning and paprika so we can season this steak. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my chips out of the way, preheat my oven to the broiler actually, and then what we're going to do is we're going to turn this on to the highest setting, and I'm going to drop my steak in there. Because I don't want it to get me back, because I've had a few instances where the steak has splattered on me. I've sliced the steak pretty thinly, and it's just sirloin steak. I'm going to season it, add a little bit of smoked paprika, just for a little color. I added just a little bit of olive oil on here. There we go. It smells delicious already. I know my husband could smell smoked paprika and seasoning from a mile away. Sometimes whenever I'm cooking like onions and peppers, he'll be like, that smells good. I'm like, it's just the onions and peppers I just started to cook. Don't you think, Honey Bear? Mm-hmm. It shouldn't take long because, like I said, I cooked it, or I cut it pretty thinly. And then the other thing about it is this induction top does it pretty fast. Just make sure you continue to move it constantly, because if not, what will happen is that you'll get like a puddle of little moisture, and then it'll take forever to cook. So we're just going to do that. Make it one even layer. Just going to add a little bit more of this. Okay. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chips, and this is like a blend of cheeses. It's got like cream cheese, pepper jack, cheddar. So we are going to let that melt away. But it's about 1.5 cups of cheese. It smells so good. We're super hungry. This is our lunch for the day. Half of it will be spicy, another half won't, so that way the kids can eat as well. So this is perfect food for Super Bowl Sunday. Alright, stick it in the oven. Alright. What is it? Ronan's up. Come here. Chip. Oh, okay. Sit right there. I'm going to get some heating pads out here for when it's ready. Just make sure that it gets cooked to your liking, I guess. You could get it, you know, medium rare, medium. I like mine pretty well done. My husband knows that. I'll cook the rest of this meat, or cook the meat till it's done, pull out the chips, and then we'll be right back so we can finish it all off. Alright, our chips and cheese are bubbly. Our meat is done, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our meat and just kind of place it all over. And like I said, you could also use nacho cheese on here, which would make it even extra delicious. But this is just as good, and we are working with stuff we have at home, which is the purpose of this. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some tomatoes. I'm going to leave just cheese and steak on part of it for the kids, but on this part, where it's Kenny and I'm gonna load it up with all of the fixings. Get some jalapenos in there. Some lettuce.
Salt chip. Salt chip.
Ronan says salt and chips. Making a mess. Making a big mess.
Oh, yeah.
But it's looking good, isn't it? Look at how delicious. Now what I'm gonna do is wash my hands. Give me just a second. Alright, now that my hands are washed, I'm gonna mix a little bit of the sour cream with this chipotle sauce. Just gonna drizzle just a tiny bit of sour cream. We're gonna mix this just to give it a little bit of more spiciness, because you like it spicy around here. Who doesn't? Look at this. Come closer and check it out. So you got this, and then you got the cheese ones for the kids. So see, you can adapt. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm ready to try this. Let's try to see if we can find the perfect bite. Let's go to this side. Oh yeah, we got some cheese in here. Why are nachos so good? Mmm. Mm-hmm. Am I making you hungry? This is so good. And you know that's my phrase to use when everything's good. Also, you could add beans, avocados. So many other things. Come and eat this. It's delicious. Come check us out. We're going to try to do recipes more often. Enjoy this for Super Bowl Sunday.